Hey everyone, Jack Boyles with Steam Engines USA, and today we have another package that's arrived. I've already cut the package open and removed the stuffing packing material, and we have a number 5. I'm going to pull it out. So this right here is a early gold label number 5. Excuse me, number 25. I said number 5, it's 25. So a lot of you folks on here would have been like, hey Jack, it's a 25, it's not a 5. So you can always tell the 5 doesn't have the steam engine, the cast iron base sticking out. It's a shorter. It basically is about this much of the steam engine. So this 25 though, if you notice something unique about it, there's no reversing lever. This runs one way only, and it's actually a little stuck. Needs to be cleaned up quite a bit. Let's see, this heater looks to be like it's probably gonna be a belly heater because we got screws over here. Typically they hold onto the bottom. And somebody's done something here. This is not, doesn't look quite right. Let's see, it looks like that slid up. So yeah, that should be down here in the bottom. So this looks like it got backed out. Let's see if we can actually tighten that thing up, and it'll tighten that in. It needs to be cleaned up. There's some gunk right here. Looks like somebody soldered on this thing. So packing material, solder. So yeah, we got some little piece of plastic here on the pop-up valve, and this one has the little pin through it. So it's just a little bit of wire tied off on it, and the whistle. Just take that off and look at it. So it's dirty, but it looks pretty good. Yeah. Sometimes these whistles will be cracked right here, just right below between the hole and the base. There'll be a vertical crack running down. At first I thought, if you see that little discoloration to the right, I thought that might be a crack, but it's not. It's just dirt and age, and needs to be cleaned really well. And our steam line. So yeah, needs to be cleaned up a little bit and polished. This right here, that needs to come off. Alright, so I took the steam line, removed it, and I've loosened it up over here, and I'm sliding the boiler off, and you can see here is the blanket heater. Attaches underneath these screws. So I'm working this out, and it's very difficult to do because they're riveted in, so you don't want to damage these. So I gotta slip it up over this right here. That one's over, so come back in just a minute. Alright, so here we are. we've got the boiler out, and set this up on this end. So we'll see what we can do with this. This boiler's probably no good. Yeah, I would say it's pretty much done. And it's the small, you got these back here that have the larger hole, but this top hole has a special screw for the steam line to come through, if you can see that. And if you notice, there's your flathead mark and then the screw hole. So when that turns, when that's screwed into the boiler, it has to line up the hole in the line, and this have to be like that, so it's in line with the steam line once it's tightened down. So we'll go clean this one up. Not a lot I'm gonna be able to do with this. I may find another engine that everyth's bad except for the boiler, and it's an old one. You know, this is 1950s. It actually might be a little earlier, 1950s, but it's at least 1950s. And yeah, it looks like it had a little UL label there, and this cord, it's a 2-prong cord. So let's spin this over here. So it's still a very nice engine. It's an earlier one. Like I said, it doesn't have the throttle reversing lever, and it is kind of seized up. It needs to be oiled up, cleaned. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean this all up really good and put it all back together and see what we get. So after a little bit of polishing, this is where we're at. I got this shining pretty good. You can tell just by looking back. It was very, very dirty. So I'm doing just a quick cleaning on this thing. So we're gonna put it back together. I'm gonna slide this back in, get some pieces back together and see what we got. Alright, so we've got the boiler back in, and it's shined up and cleaned up pretty good. So we're gonna go on, put the steam engine back on and the line. So I've put a little bit of oil, steam engine oil, in the little port there on the shaft. We sell this Steam Engines USA steam engine cylinder oil, 460, and this is made for steam engines, this oil. So I'm oiling this up as I'm putting it back together, and I'm going to get this these steam engine cylinder set, and then I'll come back. And we're back here. So this is super quick cleaning of a Jensen Model 25, little gold label. So cleaned up rather nice. It's still, as you can see, there's still some dirt on this thing, and it really needs a, just a complete tear down cleaning. But big difference from the way it looked, 9 minutes ago when I first pulled it out of the box. I ended up taking all of this apart, the steam lines, cleaned all of them out, and as you can see, now it's just smooth. So we may fire it up, steam this a little bit later, but a very nice 1950s Model 25. You can put this on a lathe and spin it and polish it. Some of the tools I don't have, but I polished it up the best I could in a short amount of time. If I spent several hours polishing and cleaning, this thing would really look exceptional. And then the bands, you know, you get those nickel plated, repaint the firebox. So yeah, this is a very nice Model 25 here. And if anybody's interested in it, I will sell it. So just in your comment section below, just make an offer on it. So from Steam Engines USA in High Point, North Carolina. This is a quick restoration on a Jensen Model 25. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great day. Be sure to smash the like button. Like and subscribe. So thanks again. Have a great day.